All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first live crypto potluck. If you guys are just coming in, you can go to our application in the description down below. It's going to be the first link where it will tell you that you can come join on our application. You can actually watch this live stream from within our application, and you can trade along with me, and we can play it out and see how it is, because this is the first time I'm launching it. So please check it out. If there is any lag, just start the live stream a little bit back so that you're not as fresh within it. So then you're able to stay kind of up to date. If you do want to comment and stuff, we do have our Discord. Our Discord is also in the link in the description. But if you're in our Discord group, you'll be able to comment, and I'll see what you guys are saying. So with that, let's just jump into this. Let's start off with the graph. We have a lot of interesting stuff going on in the market. I really just wanted to do this as a live stream to test it out on the application. But because we're doing a live stream, let's dive into some of the price action, because there's a lot of interesting stuff going on. I'm currently watching Substratum kind of bubble up right now. But there have been some really big movers. You know, I'm gonna jump into. Let's just, I don't know where to start. Let's start with the basics. We'll start into the basics and we'll work our way up as always. So we'll start off with Bitcoin, we'll go into Ethereum, and then we'll go into BNB, and then I'll go into two altcoins which our community did really good at catching, which I called, and then I'll take a few questions, and maybe we could, you know, bounce some stuff off and see what you guys are wanting. So with that, let's just dive into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is at a perfect ping pong area, in my opinion. If you want to set up a ping pong strategy, I'm just looking at this graph right off the get-go, and I can just say, like, this looks beautiful as a ping pong strategy. Because what you can do is, there's a few programs that offer automation trading, but if you're able to set up a ping pong strategy on this, I would just be playing within here until we can get our breakout. But I'm going to pull in one of my favorite indicators that I've been using a lot, and I think we're going to use it in here also. We're going to pull out the clouds, and we're going to dive into some Echoshima clouds, and I'm going to get slaughtered once again, because I know how you guys are. The comments were brutal on that video. They're like, why are you saying the Ichimoku clouds so weird? I'm just texting. Alright, so let's dive into it. We're actually, as far as the clouds are concerned, this is a really scary area. As far as being able to ping pong and set up a strategy, I like to base indicators on top of strategies, and I'll do a ping pong strategy like this, where we can see the ping pong strategy looks really good, and then you could have like a DCA level down here or something if you wanted to catch those. But as far as looking at it, playing within this ping pong strategy, I would have made, you know, this trade, and then down here, up here, and then I would have tried, as soon as we get into this cloud, it starts to get scary. It looks like we're bouncing off at the bottom of the cloud, which looks good, but still, it's not something that you want to see. Us be in the cloud. So this would be a position where you would want to be consolidating some of your chips, and there are some coins that if you are holding them right now, I've already made some consolidation positions and I've cashed out because the returns have been pretty good, but this is the time where you really just it's a little iffy until we could break out above the Echoshima cloud. And then I'll really start getting some confidence that you know, that we're still looking good. But as far as if we can zoom in a little bit, we are having the crossover, which we can see right here. The crossover isn't a good sign where we're having red over green. So this is definitely a call for consolidation within the market. I think that we do have a little bit more time. I think that this is also another good indicator. If we can go down here, we can see that the volume is relatively low right now, which should also signal consolidation. So I think right now should be a good time to be pulling out some USD maybe, you know, just not having all your chips in crypto until we can really get a better confirmation of what this cloud is going to do and what's coming next. This doesn't mean that the whole market is bearish. I know that the Bitcoin consolidation and Bitcoin in general, it does, it's like the determining factor in the market, you know? and it can push a lot of the altcoins one way or the other. But this might just be that maybe just some altcoins are going to be, you know, doing a little bit better right now, but it's just what you own. So let's dive into Ethereum, and we'll kind of see where the altcoin market's kind of heading, and if it's getting stronger or weaker, or what the deal is. So I like to use Ethereum as a representation for the altcoin market. As far as Ethereum, so this is the point where we just went over a Bitcoin graph, and then this is why you want to look at Ethereum. So this is how you can kind of see that maybe the altcoins are stronger now. I've been very, very bearish on the altcoins for a long time, but this is looking like the altcoin market is getting stronger compared to Bitcoin, because as Bitcoin is having the cross right here, as far as the Chochima cloud, it looks like Ethereum isn't doing that. I still am not, like I said, Ethereum is still dead in my book. I'm not going to be investing in Ethereum, but this is a signaler that maybe because this hasn't crossed yet, this does look a little bit stronger than Bitcoin, that maybe the consolidation isn't going to be as huge, and maybe there are going to be some particular altcoins which are going to continue to perform, because we have definitely seen some really good altcoin performers these past few days. So with that, we are still holding up above the Chochima cloud, and it looks good. Like I said, I'm not going to be investing in Ethereum at all. I'm going to be looking for particular altcoins that have a lot more potential, because you know, we could look at these gains and these returns, and this is a 7. You know, this, like I said, this is the weakest investment you can go into right now, is an Ethereum based investment. If you just want to hold Ethereum, I think that you're crazy, because it's just it has not been performing for the longest time, and even compared to like the run that Bitcoin's had, these are not, this is compared to all the altcoins, you're better off with other investments, in my opinion. It's just trying to find this. Let's I'm gonna just jump into the Discord real quick, and if you guys are in the live stream area, okay, nobody's in the live stream area, but if you guys, I'll pull up the YouTube one and see if you guys are actually commenting on there either. But if you guys are, just let me know. All right, we got Crypto Man in here. Crypto Man's live. We got one person watching. All right, good. If you guys are having any questions, you guys can start asking them, and we'll start working on some other stuff before we get into them. So just start getting your questions ready. But before that, let's go into BNB. BNB has always been one of my, you know, I guess corporate investments. It's always been a really good performer, and I was looking for that discount. Okay, so yeah, right now I'm gonna move over to the 1 day as far as BNB is concerned. Yeah, this is actually, as far as BNB is concerned, like I said, this is a point where I'm picking up some positions. I think that we could follow that other notch. I think worst case scenario is down here. So this is if we do get down to this level, which I think is likely in how the altcoin bear market has been. The bounce on this hasn't been that great, so I'm gonna see if we can consolidate a little bit farther. This doesn't look extremely strong, but this is definitely a coin I am watching extremely close. So let's talk about some actual trades that we've made in our group, and I'll show them out to you guys. There have been 2 really good trades that I've made. Substratum has been a coin I've been talking about for some time, and if we jump into the 1 hour, we had a really good run, and this is why you need to be looking at, you know, this is why you got to be preparing for these runs, and why you need an automation trading program in some regards so that you can catch them. But right now we seem to be fighting resistance here, but let's just jump into this one gain. I'm actually going to show you guys in the chat, because where I called it, as you can see here, I threw it up on the screen. This is on the Discord, our private group. I called, you know, the jump that we were getting beforehand. This has been a coin that I've been covering for some time. We got up to 30% return. If we jump back into here, it goes up to like 30 all the way up here. From the bottom where the cross was, and whenever we were inting in the, you know, the cloud, and as soon as we were going back into the cloud and we got this one good candle, it was just off for the races. And if you guys were in the group, you were able to sell and hopefully catch that, because that was a really good trade. And lo and behold, here we are now. It is looking bearish though, as far as the crossover over here. So this is not a point that I'll be picking up a substratum position. I'm gonna wait to see if we can get this to consolidate back onto the cloud and then maybe get a breakout. But it's definitely a coin I am watching, because for it to get this volume, that's signaling something. And I know that this month in particular, they're having a lot of news come out. So I think that they just published that they had 2 million lines of code, basically creating this Substratum network as of now. So I know that the team's been really, really busy. I think that this is a low market cap coin, and with low market cap coins, there's a lot of potential, especially if you can get on the hype train. And moving into the end of this month, if they continue to hype it up, this might be a coin worth looking at long term. Just look for the positions to get in. Let's talk about another one which I love, which is ONT. I've been trying to push you guys in the group to look at ONT, because ONT is, wow, look at this. This is, I'll throw it back up on here too, because I got a picture for it too. This is whenever I was trying to, convince you guys that this is what I was looking at as far as what was the potential of what we could be getting. And lo and behold, let's go over here. We nailed it. We nailed it. This is an amazing return on today. I just sold my positions like right before making this video, but that's a 33% return off of that trade. Really, really good. This is definitely a strong coin you want to be looking at. There's a few really strong investments, a few strong altcoins right now that are really making waves. Ontology, I think that if you go back onto the 1 day, we can see that the consolidation has been just brutal. This is listed with Tether, but it's just been downhill. So this is really nice, and we can see that the volume came in drastically today. So this is a good day for Ontology investors. Congratulations on anybody that was able to get that trade. I'm gonna jump into the chat, see if you guys got any questions. If you guys I got both of them up. So if you got questions on YouTube, comment and you want me to look at a graph or something, I can do that. We could break down some other stuff. And then I also have the Discord up. So if you guys are in Discord live stream, I'll answer some questions there. So just post your questions and I'll get up to them. So with that, let's look at another one. What is it called? I think it's Metaverse. I don't have it added yet. Okay, 1 second. I think it's ETP. Is ETP it? ETP. USD. Okay, yeah, that's it. All right, so this is another strong investment which I've been looking at. It's a little bit too strong for me to be buying in at these levels, but Metaverse, I just want to commend you. This is actually, if you guys, any old crypto potluck, fans, this is actually, I went into the white paper when they initially launched Metaverse, and basically the CEO used to work on the Neo project, and he was one of the founders, and he basically said how ridiculous it was at the gas prices. And he actually made a really interesting article that I read through about the different platforms and really their problems and their flaws, and the mix of everything. But this has definitely been a really good performer. As far as market cap, it is a lower market cap compared to some of the big ones, and even in general at this exuberance, you got to take into account that I'm really on the belief that Ethereum and some of these other big platforms are really starting to diminish, and this is probably one of the lowest platform coins that you can jump in on. That's really just been sticking to it, and they've been actually making really good progress. There's not too much to dive into as far as the Choshima clouds on this one. On the day, on the 1 hour, this is just a really good coin. If you want to set up a strategy, maybe if you fall below the Choshima cloud, just keep on riding it, and you could just try and do a ping pong ladder up. I think that this is a good one. Let's throw into another one. There's actually one, and I think it's a shit coin now. I'm gonna dive into this one, and we'll dive into this. Hey, wow, call it a shitcoin and it has a little bit of a bounce. It's still not much. This, compared to any other altcoin right now in the market, this is terrible. Steemit is very disappointing to me. Very disappointing to me. I think it had a lot of potential, but basically what happened is I tried to use their live stream service. It sucks extremely bad. It's not even located on the blockchain. They came out with news that they're going to be launching like this huge update 2019. Yeah, so I don't know what they've been doing this whole time, but it's actually it's pretty far in advance, and it's not what investors wanted to hear. And as you can see, like there's nothing to draw with this. Like honestly, this is a dead coin for me. This is just dead and out. This is like Ethereum. I liked you, but no, it's done for now. So that's Steemit in my book. Let's go into Civic. Civic's another one that I've talked about before. I've caught some few bounces. Not much. It's been really quiet. It looks like we are breaking out of the cloud, so if you do want to do a cloud bounce right about now, this is a really good signal. Where, like I said, I do think that some altcoins are going to be getting some love, so I don't know how much potential. I think, like, I don't see it going insane, but if you do, like, this, if we could just jump up to where the floor was, that's a reasonable jump. Let's just go. That's a 17-18% return. There's no really resistance at this point where we're at, so I don't think that this is a pretty good. If you're just going on technical analysis, this would be a trade I would be making, just because like this is not much of, you know, that's not much resistance at all. That's going to be pretty easy to take out if we can get any reliable news on Civic, on where they're at on the platform, and you know what they're doing. If they can come out with like some FOMO or something, it's going to easily break you know, this little gap is what I'm looking for. But the Choshima clouds also look good. Volume, it's not that much. Yeah. That, like I said, right now, this is something I'll be looking at. I might be putting a small trade on, but that's Civic. So I'm gonna do one last time, see if anybody had any questions. Damn. Okay. Well, with that, if you guys want, we do have the classroom now. So if you guys are trying to learn more, if you want to join our live class, we will be hosting a private live stream. Basically, I'll move over to our classroom, but as you can see, that the live stream is actually up on here also. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, so we do have the live stream up on here, so you guys are going to be able to watch live streams from the application itself, and then trade within us as we do like a private class, you know. So if you guys want to sign up for that, if you want to learn more about automation trading, we're going into Crypto Hopper. We're going to go into a bunch of the other big bots, and we're going to did I switch it? Yeah, I did. Okay. And we are going to, for example, let me just dive into one, because I think you guys might find this interesting, because this is a new find, and we got a little bit of time, so I'll do a small little snippet, because I think that this is kind of cool. Here it is. This is a new program I'm playing with right now. This is HassBot. I'm not gonna. I'll have its own video kind of covering it all, so don't use this as anything, but I just found this program really interesting. I put a link in the description if you guys want to learn more about it. But basically, it has a ton of really cool functionalities. Like, for example, I think this would be a really good way to show it. But basically, you can set up the bot itself, then you can set up like strategies, and then you can set up indicators, and then you can set up the main master strategy. Like, as far as a bot that's super in depth, look forward to my video on this, because I'm really going to be comparing this to Crypto Hopper, and I think it's going to blow you guys away in some regards. I found, you know, some of the things that this, I think, like, this is an old project. I didn't know how old this project has been going, but it's been under the radar for some time. But you can tell there's a lot of work that's gone into it. My favorite thing is that, like, right here, so this is the bot itself, but you do have a Chochima trading, you know, where basically you could set up a Chochima clouds as an indicator, and then you can tell your bot to basically, use this as the reason to, buy or sell. So for example, like Bitcoin right now, if we're having the cross, you could use this. And here's another thing about this program is you have the ability to margin trade. You have the ability to short on BitMEX. So you can automation trade and short from BitMEX, which I think is extremely cool. So from right here, you can use the Chochma clouds, and you can say that the cross is going on. You can see that it is not looking good, and it looks like it's about to roll over. And then you can use this as a shorting period on BitMEX. And with the amounts that you're able to trade on there, you can really get some nice returns. So this is just, don't use this as jump into it right away thing. I still gotta run through everything. I've been spending probably a little bit of time, I'd say about a week, looking over it all. But I'm still playing with it. This is a really cool program, and I think that this is gonna be what my next video is gonna be on, because I think you guys are gonna like it. So. With that, I'm going to jump back to the application. Thank you guys. Let's see if we'll do one last time. Any questions? No questions. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I know it was a little different, and it was kind of, off the shoulder. I got to learn how to do these things a little bit better and get the rhythm a little bit before I really, start nailing these. But thank you guys for watching. If you would like, I'd appreciate if you like it. Comment down below what you guys thought of it. And with that, you are your own investor. Thank you guys for watching.